We're currently working with about 60 clients across the last couple of years, and they're in a large range of industries. Our biggest ones are in the mining industry and government entities, all the way down to small Airbnbs, wineries, distilleries. Yeah, so there's three key reasons, one being compliance, which is one of the biggest things for the larger companies. The second one being they want to communicate it as a strategy to their customers, and this is really for the smaller entities that are looking in tourism, communicating to bring on net zero clients. And the third reason is to hit that target for net zero and really have the strategies in place to be able to hit that. Yeah, so clients are coming to us at the moment because it's a completely new topic to everyone, and we feel best placed to help them with that because it's a very data-driven activity. A lot of the time we're looking in the small details of their accounting files to even find the data itself, so it gives us a chance to break that down for them. Yeah, when explaining carbon accounting and pitching carbon accounting to clients itself, it's all about explaining how simple it can be, and we're just looking at the Xero file or the accounting file and then breaking it down to the data that's involved, and then the value that can bring from having that baseline assessment, so you can implement strategies to reach a broader market or meet their compliance obligations. Yeah, so the firm's been focused on carbon accounting for a bit, just under 2 years, and we've been upskilling the team by using the Someday course and working through those 18 modules, and then slowly as clients come on board, the team gains greater experience. It's really a do to learn type of job. Yeah, so when we start with the carbon accounting for a client specifically, we have a first stage where we kick off and we gain access to the client's accounting file and review from there, and then the second stage will provide the client with a list of queries on what's missing and basically indicate where there should have been stuff in the accounting file and where to go from there to assist for future periods. And then the third step is to actually review the data. So we have someone that does the scope 3 and does the bookkeeping on that, and then another person that looks through the data specific entries for scope 1, 2 and 3. Yeah, so our graduate accountants generally look at the bookkeeping and the initial stages for most of the work paper, and then the senior accountants will complete the work papers, the manager reviews, and then the partner signs off. Yeah, so at the moment we're charging most of our carbon accounting on a fixed fee, and we generally charge this out based on the client's revenue or spend, and this is particularly because it's generally associated with the number of transactions the client will have, because the smaller the entity, the less expenses they have, and that means the cheaper the assessment can be. We also provide indicative pricing on the website just to have that indication of what it could be. Yeah, so a lot of the time our carbon accounting will start as a baseline assessment, and then from there we've led into work such as ESG reporting, other areas of the ESG, as well as in your carbon assessment you'll suggest activities that they can do to reduce, and then you can look at creating a business case and making that feasible for them to understand it as well. Using Someday to conduct our assessments has made it easy to make the assessments really transparent, which means the clients can basically see exactly where the numbers come from and have that specific auditability as well. So it makes the assessments really easy to show the clients as well. If we are ever stuck or unsure on anything, we can just reach out via a Teams message or an email, and they're pretty quick response rates. Yeah, so what we do once we finish an assessment in the Someday portal is we prepare an external summary report as well, so it goes into granular detail about the assessment and the factors that went into it. Then we sit down with the client to run through the report and ensure they have that understanding the same as we've had when the report's finished, and answer any questions they have on the spot as well. They really appreciate that time where you're sitting down with them to make sure they understand the data and you're not just providing them with a 30-page report for them to read on their own. think we're definitely finding it a lot easier to explain after we've especially had the practice of pitching carbon accounting to many clients, but also having that evidence behind it that small businesses themselves that don't have any compliance factor are doing it as well. At the moment, we're just utilising LinkedIn, sending out newsletter emails to client lists that we have and trying to engage with any industry specific events as well as industry grant programs as well.